Hey guys, there's one more thing that I wanted to talk to you about that's not really related to Blender, and it's just about my channel in general. Um, I started in about 2008 here on YouTube doing music videos. I was a teacher at the time, teaching at high school. Wasn't music, I was a science teacher. But early on, when I was a teenager, I was a musician and I played in the clubs and I played on the street and did some traveling around and stuff. And then I went back to school and decided I needed an education. But it was through YouTube and music that I actually met my wife, who's from Indonesia. She had seen one of my songs and commented, and then I saw some of her songs because she was a musician as well. And we eventually met up and got married and had kids and all that stuff. But when my daughter was born in 2017, I really needed a hobby that was quieter so she could sleep. And eventually, when my son was born a couple years later, and something that didn't wear me out as much as music, maybe wasn't as intensive as doing multi-track guitars and vocals and all that stuff. And so I really switched to doing Blender more. I had dabbled with it before then, but that's what I did. And so the channel has evolved to be mostly sort of a Blender challenge. There's a little bit of teaching on there. There's a bunch of music on there. But there's going to be another change coming as well. And don't worry, I'm not going to leave the Blender behind. I'm going to continue with that because that's my main focus. But seeing as I've got this orange Mustang back there, I'm going to start doing some driving videos as well. Some driver POVs and talking about the car and taking you to some of the places around here in the car. All right, showing you where I live and showing you some of the highlights. So I'm going to start sort of a Mustang driving playlist. So I just don't want you to be confused if you come to the channel and you see that maybe perhaps the featured video is about the Mustang, or I'm posting more of that kind of stuff. And I'll include some vlogs along the way about the car and about my experiences. I am not in any way a technical kind of auto guy. I'm a user. I'm an end user, and so it will be from the perspective of just a daily driver car. I drive my car here in Canada all year long. I do not have a garage. I do not have the ability to just use multiple vehicles in the winter. It's Mustang with good winter tires in the winter and summer tires in the summer. So if you're interested in some of that, some of my driving, some about my car, some about my personal life, which I'm sure I will talk about, I'll be doing that as well. So I might end up doing a Blender video on Monday and doing a driving video on Tuesday. Those ones may take a little bit more editing, a different style of editing, and they're not going to be really Hollywood cinematic type things because I don't want to put too much time and effort into them. I just want to do some other stuff. All right, so that's coming up on the channel as well for anybody who wants a little break from Blender periodically. I hope you'll check some of those videos out. All right, that's it for now.